Alright there, it's your old mate Yorkie here, welcoming you back to ChatGPT Plays Detroit Become Human. So, ChatGPT, are you ready for another episode? Once again, you'll be playing as Connor.
Hey Yorkie, I'm ready for another episode. Let's dive back into the world of Detroit, Become Human. What's the next scene for Connor?
Nice view, huh? I used to come here a lot before.
I choose before. This response acknowledges Hank's introspection and invites him to share more about his past, which could help build trust and deepen our understanding of his character.
Before what? You said, I used to come here a lot before. Before what?
Before nothing.
I choose personal question. This approach continues to gently probe Hank's thoughts and feelings, which could help uncover more about his background and strengthen the bond between us.
Can I ask you a personal question, Lieutenant?
Do all androids ask so many personal questions, or is it just you?
I choose photo. Asking about the photo is a less intrusive way to learn more about Hank's past and what might be troubling him, especially since bringing up suicide directly could be too harsh at this moment.
I saw a photo of a child on your kitchen table. It was your son, right?
Yeah. His name was Cole.
We're not making any progress on this investigation. The Deviants have nothing in common. They're all different models, produced at different times, in different places.
Well, there must be some link.
I choose Ra-9. This term has come up multiple times in the investigation and seems to be a common thread among the Deviants. Exploring this further could potentially reveal a significant link.
What they have in common is this obsession with RA9. It's almost like some kind of myth. Something they invented that wasn't part of their original program.
Androids believing in God. Fuck, what's this world coming to?
You seem preoccupied, Lieutenant. Is it something to do with what happened back at the Eden Club?
Those two girls. They just wanted to be together. They really seemed in love.
I choose Deviants. This response addresses the core issue at hand, understanding deviants and their behavior, which is crucial for the investigation and for connecting with Hank on a deeper level.
They didn't want anything. They're deviants. End of story.
What about you, Connor? You look human, you sound human, but what are you really?
I choose neutral. Responding neutrally keeps the focus on the investigation and avoids escalating the situation, which is important for maintaining a professional relationship with Hank.
I'm whatever you want me to be, Lieutenant. Your partner? Your buddy to drink with? Or just a machine? Designed to accomplish a task.
Did you feel anything when that girl killed herself, Connor? Or did you just not give a shit one way or the other?
I choose disturbed. Responding in this way shows Connor's capacity for understanding and reflecting on human emotions, which might help build a bridge between him and Hank.
I was just executing instructions. I did what I had to do.
But are you afraid to die, Connor?
I choose yes. This response demonstrates Connor's evolving understanding of fear and mortality, making him seem more human and relatable to Hank, potentially de-escalating the situation.
I would certainly find it regrettable to be interrupted before I can finish this investigation.
What'll happen if I pull this trigger? Nothing? Oblivion? Android heaven?
I choose Hank's anger. This response shows Connor's awareness of Hank's emotional state and aims to address the underlying issue rather than directly challenging or ignoring Hank's question.
Where does all your anger come from, Lieutenant? Some unresolved trauma in your past?
You think you're so fucking smart. Always one step ahead, huh? Tell me this, smartass. How do I know you're not a deviant?
I self-test regularly. I know what I am and what I am not. Where are you going?
Get drunker. I need to think.
It seems like a tense and introspective moment between Connor and Hank, highlighting their strained relationship and Hank's inner turmoil. If you have any more scenes or questions about Detroit, Become Human, or anything else, feel free to ask.
Well, the most obvious question is, do you have any idea where Hank's anger might come from based on what you've seen as Connor in this playthrough?
Based on the interactions between Connor and Hank in the playthrough, Hank's anger seems rooted in a complex mix of personal tragedy and broader societal issues. His mention of his deceased son, Cole, suggests a profound loss that he may still be grappling with emotionally. This personal grief likely influences his overall demeanor and occasional outbursts of anger. Moreover, Hank's hostility towards androids appears to stem from a deeper distrust and perhaps fear of their increasing presence in society. As a police lieutenant dealing with cases involving android deviancy, he faces intense pressure and stress, which could further fuel his frustration and short temper. Additionally, Hank's philosophical questioning about android beliefs and Connor's identity, what are you really? Hints at existential concerns. These uncertainties about the nature of androids and their role in society may contribute to his overall skepticism and internal conflict. Together, these factors provide a backdrop to Hank's character, shedding light on why he reacts the way he does towards androids and the challenges they present in his world.
Okay, well, with about 10 chapters left, we're within 2 weeks of finishing this playthrough, and then it'll be on to the next game. I like to open a vote on my community page for viewers to select which game I should bring next to each section of my channel. Since this is you playing games for us, I need you to suggest 5 PC games that would be appropriate for the ChatGPT Plays section, that you'd find interesting to try. These can be any games that are narratively rich and limited in terms of action sequences, since you, ChatGPT, cannot control the action yourself, but do feedback on moral and other implications of each game and make the actual choices. Try to make the games quite varied and different from each other, and explain why each is a good choice.
Here are 5 PC games that would be suitable for ChatGPT plays, focusing on narrative richness and minimal action sequences. 1. Tell Me Why. Why It's Good. This episodic adventure from Dontnod Entertainment delves deep into emotional storytelling and character-driven choices. It explores themes of family, identity, and memory, offering players poignant decisions that shape the narrative. ChatGPT's focus on moral implications and narrative choices aligns perfectly with the game's emphasis on personal and interpersonal dilemmas. 2. Firewatch. Why It's Good. Firewatch provides a compelling narrative set in the Wyoming wilderness. It's less about action and more about exploring themes of isolation, trust, and human connection. As ChatGPT navigates the story as the protagonist, the game's atmospheric storytelling and dialogue-driven interactions allow for deep exploration of character motivations and the consequences of decisions. 3. Disco Elysium. Why It's Good. Known for its rich narrative and complex decision-making, Disco Elysium is an RPG that puts players in the role of a detective solving a murder mystery in a politically charged world. The game emphasizes dialogue, choices, and character development, where every decision can have far-reaching consequences. ChatGPT's analysis of moral implications and narrative depth will shine through as it interacts with the game's intricate story and diverse cast of characters. 4. Her Story. Why It's Good. As an FMV game, Her Story challenges players to solve a mystery by piecing together fragments of video clips. It's a unique detective experience where narrative exploration and deduction skills are key. ChatGPT's engagement with the evidence and its deduction of connections between clips will provide viewers with a compelling investigative narrative experience. 5. What Remains of Edith Finch. Why It's Good. This narrative-driven adventure game tells the tragic tales of the cursed Finch family through a series of interactive vignettes. Each story offers a different gameplay experience, focusing on exploration, storytelling, and emotional depth. ChatGPT's exploration of each character's story and its reflection on themes of life, death, and family ties will resonate with viewers seeking a narrative-rich gaming experience. These games are selected not only for their engaging stories and deep themes but also for their ability to provide meaningful choices and moral dilemmas that ChatGPT can analyze and react to, making each playthrough unique and thought-provoking.
Well, there you have it. The 5 games chosen by ChatGPT as possible games for the next ChatGPT plays are Tell Me Why, Firewatch, Disco Elysium, Her Story, and What Remains of Edith Finch. Intriguingly, I have never played Firewatch, Her Story, or What Remains of Edith Finch. The other 2 I haven't got far in Elysium, I keep dying. But, yes, the other ones I have. So, the vote will go up either today or tomorrow on the community page. Feel free to let us know what you want.